Hello, I'm Eliza from Mount Gnomon Farm. I'm speaking to you today from our finisher paddock. These are the pigs that are 5 and 6 months old. We've got Mount Gnomon in the background, and Mount Gnomon is part of the Dial Range in northwest Tasmania. It runs south of Penguin, and our property is on the western side of that. Isn't it lovely now that it's spring and the weather's starting to warm up again? It feels like everything's just coming back to life. The grass is growing here really well. We've got calves and lambs just cavorting around having so much fun. And the pigs are spending a lot of time lazing around in the sun. There isn't much time for Guy and I to be lazing around though. This is a really busy time of year as we start to get organised for the silly season. And we've got to be pretty organised this year because we've been accepted into the Taste Festival in Hobart, and that's right after Christmas. We call it the silly season, but we do actually really enjoy this time of the year. It's a real privilege for us to be able to grow something that so many people will share with their friends and family over that Christmas and holiday period. We get so excited imagining people in their houses tasting that first bit of ham or bringing the roast out of the oven. And the comments that we get throughout the year really buoy us as well. So many people talking about their family members that won't stop talking about that ham that they had at Christmas time. And we're getting a lot of emails now coming through saying, are you taking orders? Are you taking orders? So yes, we are taking orders. We are opening the floodgates. You've got a few options for your Christmas orders this year. We're doing the traditional bone-in back leg Christmas ham, which comes from our Wessex Saddleback free-range pigs. It's got a really good layer of fat for moisture, and the fat, don't you dare cut it off, it is so yummy. It's got a nice amount of marbling. It's beautiful cure. It's actually the cure that Guy's family has been eating all the time that he was growing up. We're also doing a boneless back leg ham. So this one's really easy to carve. It's got the same amount of fat and the same amount of marbling, it just hasn't got that bone in the middle of it. You can buy it either whole or in half. Now if you'd like a really good ham for roasting, you want to glaze it and bring it out of the oven and impress your guests, I'd really suggest getting a shoulder ham. So that comes from the front leg. It's darker, it's got more marbling, more fat, but it's really good for that slow roasting, very tender and moist. The choice of roasts includes the loin rack. It sits really nicely up in the oven, it's got a bone in it. We'll also do a rolled loin, which is really sweet and juicy and easy to carve. And we'll also do our shoulder roasts. Good amount of fat, marbling, perfect for slow roasting and really, really fantastic crackling. If you're thinking about going to a barbecue over the Christmas New Year period, we're doing barbecue packs, and they'll include some of our beef, pork and plum sausages, I call them our signature sausages, and a variety of our rare breed grass-fed beef steaks. And it's a really good time of year to be trying our beef because the grass is really lush and that reflects in the meat quality. If you're thinking about sharing some platters, or maybe like me you like to have something nice to nibble on with your glass of red wine, we're doing charcuterie tasters, and they'll include our chorizo, bacon, pastrami, sausages and ham. If you're not already too hammed out, that's an option you can choose. In terms of picking up your Christmas goodies closer to Christmas time, we'd really love it if you're in Tasmania that you could come and see us at the farmers markets and receive it from the farmers themselves. We go to Burnie, Devonport, Harvest Launceston and Farmgate in Hobart. If that's not going to be possible, we'll arrange something else and we'll get it to you through refrigerated freight. If you're interstate, it's also really easy for us to ship your goods through refrigerated freight. All the best for the silly season, everybody. I know that Guy and I are going to be working pretty hard over the next few months. These guys look surprisingly relaxed.